So I made this amazing thick luscious Greek yogurt, and in this video I am going to be showing you and sharing with you all the tips and tricks on how I achieved this staple fluffiness. Okay, so let's go. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rachel, and today you know we're going to be making Greek yogurt at home. And here I have just powdered milk, some powdered full cream milk, and some water. And this is just some unsweetened Greek yogurt that I would be using as my active life culture. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be diluting our milk, and I'm going to be making a total of 4 kg, and I am just using 800 grams of powdered milk to achieve 4 kg of diluted milk. Okay, so this is not 4 kg right now, right? We're going to be adding water. We're going to measure this to make sure that we get accurate measurement. And I just had to pop out my scale in case you didn't know I was a baker. So yes, I have all these things. So I just popped out my scale, and I put my pot over it, and I am measuring out now 4 kg. So I think my pot weighs too high. The total weight for my scale is 5 kg, so I just had to transfer that into a bowl. And I just want to make sure that we get exactly 4 kg or more from this, because I like taking Greek yogurt. This is going to make a lot of Greek yogurt. This is just my Greek yogurt for the week. This is what I'll be taking all week, because Greek yogurt is so expensive now, no? So I decided to start learning how to make this, and you won't believe that this is just my 3rd time making Greek yogurt ever. And this Greek yogurt, in fact, after you're done making this, just come back and tell me. And you want to make sure to watch this video to the end, because the tips I'll be sharing in this video, you could start making this for sale. So I've made sure that my milk is 4 kg, and I'm just transferring that onto my stovetop, and I'm going to heat this up while stirring, because I want every part of this milk to be the same temperature. If you've watched my mozzarella cheese video, you'll be familiar with this method. I explained in detail why you should stir this way. So now this is just the hand test. In my mozzarella video, we use the finger test, while in this we're using the back of our hand test, because we're not going to boil this milk, my people. We just want to see this steam. As you can see, you're already seeing the steam, but that means our milk is hot enough. Now we're going to take it off the heat. This is the level we want it to be. So now I'm going to sieve this milk into the bowl that we used before, because that gave us the perfect 4 kg, fit. And you want to strain your milk, because just take a look at this tiny thing. These are steam, the part of the pot where my spoon didn't get on time, that had to scotch. So those are what it does. So that's why you need to stir. So now I'm just stirring this. If you have the patience to keep stirring this continuously, do you? But I left this to cool, and I came back, and as you can see, it had a cloth over the top, and you just want to gently pull this to the side and remove it. Don't be tempted to turn this immediately, because then you have to strain your milk again to get it out. Okay, so now my milk is the perfect temperature, I believe, because I left this to sit for just 5 minutes, and now I did the back of the hand test, and it's perfect. You want your milk warm, not too hot, so that it does not kill the bacteria in your culture. And now this is just 350 grams of unsweetened Greek yogurt. And guys, one pro tip I'll give you: when getting a Greek yogurt for your culture, make sure you get a yogurt that is made from fresh cow milk, not powdered milk. They have the highest quality yogurt. The fat level is just top notch. So that is what I did. I got a fresh milk based yogurt, and I am just thinning this out by adding my warm milk into my Greek yogurt, just so that when I pour this mixture totally into the whole bowl, it will not stick to one end to create lumps or anything like that. They are going to blend in easily and seamlessly. So that's why you need to thin it out, especially if your yogurt is this thick. Now, mind you that any yogurt you're going to be using for your culture will determine the texture of the yogurt you're going to be producing. So that is why I gave you a pro tip on how to get the highest quality yogurt for your base. So now that I've mixed all this in thoroughly, I am just cleaning the rim of my bowl, because we're clean. And I'm just going to cover this up and wrap it up. Before, making yogurt at home wasn't achievable because you needed to get a yogurt maker, but we found out that they used to lie to us, because you could easily do this by easily layering clothes over your yogurt in a bowl, and it would still give you the same thing a yogurt maker would. A yogurt maker simply maintains the temperature of your milk so that it doesn't go cold or over hot or bad, and that is what this cloth is going to do for us. Now, I'm just using 3 different clothes that I have specifically kept for this purpose, and I will transfer this into my oven with the lights on for 8 to 12 hours. So let me just use my hand and tell you now that I left this for over 14 hours because I was too busy to check on it. But this is me opening it now. Oh my god. And it sets pretty fine. I was pretty happy with the texture of this yogurt. Although this milk, don't be scared when you see something like this. This is just the way. And I'm just going to scoop that part away because it had a cloth over it. It wasn't just water. So I'm going to scoop that part away. And this is what our yogurt looks like. Look at that. It's so lush. Right now, this is just plain yogurt. If you want to make this for commercial purposes like plain yogurt, you can just add your sugar here, then blend it up or whisk it up, and voila, you have your plain yogurt. But because we're making Greek yogurt, Greek style yogurt simply means strained yogurt. Okay, so we're going to strain this, and I just have a cheesecloth here, or let's call it a cam cloth. And I'm just going to tie this up. Like, I'm just going to make a knot above it to secure the edge so that the milk don't spill. And guys, do not be tempted to stir this up before doing this. If you do that, you're going to just waste your yogurt. So just from that bowl, immediately just turn it over and tie it up. No need to stir it. Okay, and I just transfer this into a sieve that can maintain level, that can level up and give space for the water to drip below, because you do not want it to soak in your water. I kept that in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours, and this is after 2 to 3 hours. You can see the whey below and the yogurt above. Now, do not discard your whey, especially if you left this to sit for a long time, because the longer you leave it to sit is how thick, like the thicker it becomes. Okay, and sometimes it's too thick that you would have to add a little bit whey to thin it out, because mind you that yogurt will keep setting the longer you keep it in the fridge. So if it can't go down your throat because of how thick it is, then it won't be enjoyable. So you want to not discard your whey immediately and just check the texture of your yogurt first. Now guys, can we just give a standing ovation for how thick this came out and how beautiful it looks already? And we're not even close to being done. Okay, like, isn't it mind-blowing? You can make this firsthand at home and get it. Believe me, I try it and see. So now for this, I brought out my Buchi mix blender because it was too thick for me to use a hand whisk. Okay, so I decided to add my sugar, and this is just 3/4 cup of sugar that I will be using for the whole yogurt. Okay, the whole 4 kg of milk. I just added 3/4 cup of sugar. You can increase it, you can reduce it. I just want it slightly sweetened. Okay, I love a little bit of sweetness, not too much, but I don't like unsweetened yogurt. So if you want to remake more yogurt, remember to scoop out some of this yogurt before you add your sugar. Okay, do not scoop out sweetened yogurt to use for culture. You need unsweetened yogurt for culture, so scoop it out first before adding. I did not remember, I got carried away and I sweetened everything, so I would be making my culture afresh again. So I think I'll make culture from scratch this time, and I'll make a video on how to do that. Comment below if you would like to also see that. Now guys, just look at the texture of this yogurt. You can see, I know it in your mind now, you'll be thinking it looks a bit runny, but trust me, it's not. This yogurt is still going to sit and set, so it will still get thicker. So imagine how thick it is now. Now imagine what it will look like after it has sat for like an hour. I'm going to also show you the result of that, so keep on watching. So I'm going to go ahead and blend the rest of my yogurt. You can see the difference between these two texture, right? So that's why the blender does the job, and butcher mix is it does this in just a second or two. Any blender would suffice obviously, but chef's kisses. Anyway, just to show you again, because I'm obsessed, I still added a little bit of weight to this second batch and I blended that up, and this is the last batch, and I poured that in over that one, and I'm just going to stir and mix this up. Make sure you get all your yogurt. Be selfish with this yogurt too. Milk is expensive, everything is expensive right now in the market, so please, if you can put your hand and scrape it, put your hand and scrape it. Make sure you leave no yogurt. Me, I'm still going to lick this bowl, so for now let's just focus on making this video. I'll do that one off cam. So I stirred this up a little just to mix and make sure that everything gets well incorporated, like the whole sugar blends everywhere. And guys, just look at this texture now. This is exactly this texture with powdered milk is top notch. Like imagine selling this yogurt, any price you put they are going to buy, because this is high quality Greek yogurt. Okay, so now I bought this cute rubber tins and I'm just going to transfer that into them, and I'll be freezing this, not freezing, I'll be chilling this in my fridge. You don't want to leave yogurt out in room temperature, because now you've added sugar, the fermentation process will be a whole lot different and acidy and stuff. So guys, this I measured them evenly, and this would last me 7 days. Don't mind me, one of these things is for 2 people, so it's not just me taking it, so don't come for me. So I closed that up and then I transferred that to my fridge, and I would show you what it will look like in 1 hour time. So after 1 hour, this is what we have. Drum roll, people, drum roll. Let's see. So voila, look at that yummy looking yogurt. Let me just bring a spoon so I can show you how thick it got. Mind you that this yogurt is not cold and not frozen. Okay, I just put it in my fridge and I turned off my fridge just to make sure that all it's going to be doing is setting. I have not chilled this yogurt yet, and just look at now. Isn't this supermarket standard? In fact, this is better than supermarket standard, because anything you make at home, anything that you make homemade is 10 times better than anything you buy, hands down. Look at how luscious this yogurt looks. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you're going to give it all a try. Okay, I'm trying to start making everything I consume at home and fresh, and I hope I keep it up. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. So remember all the tips that I shared in this video. If you don't, check the description box below, because I think I'll be dropping them down. Also comment below what next you'd like to see me make and try, and I can't wait to see you in my next. Bye.